In Commitment 2025 tonight, day one of early voting and lingering questions about people showing up.
It's early, though. Always seems to be a lower turnout in the odd year elections, right? So this is likely going to be one of those times here in this odd year. WLWT News 5's John London live at the Early Vote Center right now in Norwood, where voting ended about an hour ago. Hi, John.
Yeah, and Mike, election officials and staff were like a football team running onto home field this morning and looking up and finding the stands mostly empty. However, on this first day of early voting, they did attract some long-term voters and some newcomers wanting to make their preferences known in local races, the ones that directly affect their lives. Among the earliest of voters, this father and his 18-year-old daughter. For her, it's the first time. There were others who got to ring the bell. The audible welcome to the category of those who vote.
I didn't realize how big the piece of paper was going to be when it came to voting, but I thought it was really fun, really interesting.
Ever since I've been eligible to vote at 18 like her, I think I voted in every single election.
It's projected that 70 to 75% of those eligible will not be like the Smedleys and skip this one, even though council, mayor, and school board races are on the ballot.
Vote the slate, vote Dems. Vote the slate, vote Dems.
Democrats gathered to stoke some heat.
And we have to make sure we stand up to these MAGA-aligned politicians and continue that progressive change.
There's a flyer going around that's got Charter in an uproar.
That is a lie. It is false. It is designed to deflect from the terrible, terrible performance of the current mayor and city council.
To attack people personally, I'm a lifelong Democrat. I went door to door for Hubert Humphrey in 1968.
There were just over a couple hundred early voters this morning, but that's on par with most first-day numbers in off-year elections and on the minds of voters who never miss.
I would say the past probably 10 years or so, voting locally is more important than ever.
As father and daughter headed out further into the nation's democratic process, here's how he put it.
And this is how we have our voice, so that's why I'm happy to see her out here.
385 had voted heading into the last 20 minutes or so of early voting today. That city council race has more juice to it this year than a couple of years ago. There are some former council members who are running: Chris Smitherman, Liz Keating, Lakita Cole, Steve Gooden, who you saw there a moment ago. They're all taking a run at it. Predicting the order of finish is pure guessing at this point, with a month to go before the votes are counted in those big races. Reporting live in Norwood, John London, WLWT News 5.
All right, John, thanks so much. And looking ahead to